Hey everybody, today is June 19th, 2021. I figure it's time for an update on the home. So I think the last video I made, it was right after they got the two halves back together. And still had some other stuff to do to the inside of it, which I'm still working on. So let's go ahead and take a little tour here. So the first thing is on the two halves, got the strip back on the side like it used to be. You got that put back in place. Yeah, mobile home movers that come back out to put the side back on the sides, and also do the shingles on the ridge cap. Little things like that. I've been working on putting down plastic for a vapor barrier. Still don't have power just yet, but that's coming soon. So let's go into the back of the home. One thing we're going to have addressed is on the back of the home here, where the big back deck used to sit. It was lagged into the side of the home. The deck did not have the flashing required by code, and what happened was water got in and caused the underlying wood to rot. So there's a 2x4 or 2x6 that runs along the side of the home. I think it's a 2x6. Between like this door here and that door there, especially that door there, it's rotted, and it's just, there's not much of anything left of it. So when I noticed after the home was moved, this door here, you couldn't open it. The deadbolt was jammed because the door had sunk down. The whole door frame had sunk down. I think I may have talked about this in the previous video, but I'll mention it again. That's something that I have addressed and repaired before I have this thing brick underpinned. So as I mentioned, electrical work is almost complete. Well, it is really, when you think about it. It's just the county's got to come out to do the inspection, and I'm sure they'll probably find some reason to fail it, like they usually will do. So me and the electrician, we went through it really well. Electrician installed the ground rods yesterday and got the two halves, the two frames bonded together, as you may see there. Got the two ground rods right over here. I never realized just how tall those ground rods actually are. So before he put those in the ground, they were like up to here, like a good, I'll say 6 to 8 feet tall. So yeah, power's coming soon. Once the inspection is passed, I can call to have power hooked up to this place. I got the downspouts installed on the gutters, kind of temporary setup here. Try to get some of this water off the foundation. Because, sorry about the wind, guys. Because especially back here, this is the low spot. It's just a mess back here. You gotta get this dirt up and out of here. But got the downspouts on the gutters, and that's really helped out quite a bit. A couple of spots in the gutters I got addressed. When it comes to real hard rain, there's a little bit of spillover right before that last window, and a little bit of spillover between the living room and the master bedroom. So let's go ahead and go on inside. Look at my wonderful mess here. So I've got the two halves wired back together. There's where everything is wired together. Also, of course, there's the master bathroom. So also, go this way here. had to fix a couple little things here in this box. From the factory, they two of the neutrals, they kind of just stuck them in there together, which you're not supposed to do. So took some extra wire and a couple of wire nuts and extended these two neutrals over to this bus over here. That's all done. Also had to redo the wiring to the garbage disposal because previously they had the original wire in a flex metal conduit just stretched out all over here. It was a factory wiring, but apparently at some point when they redone this kitchen, the garbage disposal unit got moved from the right side to the left side, and they just pulled the wire out through and extended it, and so there was exposed wiring past the end of the conduit. So took the wire loose from the disposal, stuck it back there, got all new non-metallic conduit. This is actually watertight stuff. I figured it'd be handy for in here. Matter of fact, the electrician recommended it. So got a box back there where the wires meet up, and extended the wiring from there to here. Looks a whole lot better, and the wire is not like going across where the plumbing is. So we had a thunderstorm earlier, which cooled it down in here quite a bit. It was getting pretty miserable in here earlier. Still 80 degrees in here though. So one more thing that I'm thinking about it. See, the inspector comes out in a couple of days. I'm gonna go ahead and probably get me a faceplate and this a blank box to stick in there. Because I tell you that it's like they'll find any reason to fail an inspection. Even though this is the way this home has been for 33 years. Then you go over this way. I'm going to show you guys something. So, this door here, it opens and closes okay. I got to fix this door though. Got to glue this back together. I think these are probably the factory doors. That one locks just fine. I'll show you this one in here. Closes up and locks just fine. But this door in here, now this is after the mobile home movers come out for their final work. They managed to be able to get this thing to where it would open. You may have seen the bricks stacked up on the side to support these two doors. You see here, it's just, you can see this one here is it's not even catching into the latch. It's because the door has sunk down. I'll get back a little bit now. You'll be able to see right there. You can see how much that has sunk down. That's because the supporting wood through here is disintegrated to practically nothing. And the reason why this never showed up until now is because when the home was at the previous location, the brick underpinning was pretty much what was supporting the back of the house. Well, yeah, the back deck was there too, and it had a giant 2x6 running across the length of the deck. Where it was stuck, where it was lagged into the home. Yeah, that's why they should have flashed the deck with aluminum flashing or any kind of flashing before they bolted into the house. Because yeah, has its purpose. It stops water from leaching into your home. You can see, even right now, it's still, like I say, the door is sunk down. Now get this, you'll see how bad it is. Have a look here. You can see daylight under the door, between the carpet and the door, and you can hear. This OSB right here is it's right next to the door. It's about had it. So more likely the doors will have to temporarily come out. You have to completely replace the 2x6 and runs between these two doors, and replace some OSB right here too, more likely. So as far as plumbing goes, had a plumber come out. He gave me an estimate of now get this. So the water supply line that served a single wide, as well as the waste line that served a single wide, they're still there. Waste line is at the back. The water supply line is roughly right around here, this area, and the service line on the home is right near where the fireplace is for the water supply. And of course, okay, so the home has three 3-inch lines. One for this toilet, one for this toilet, and also one in this area, because the toilet in this bathroom used to be right there, and they moved the toilet over here. And this other line still has these two sinks, the dry sink in the laundry room, as well as the wash machine. That all drains to this 3-inch line. So three 3-inch lines, one 2-inch line for that bathtub, a 2-inch line for the kitchen, and a 2-inch line for the bathtub in this bathroom. So 3 3-inch lines and 3 2-inch lines, as well as hooking up the water supply line. You know how much I was quoted? Over $3,000, which I think is, and in my opinion, I think that's just ridiculous for the amount of work that's being done here. It's not like they're having to go to the street. But anyways, I think my cousin who does plumbing, he said he'd be willing to come up here and have a look at it, so I'm going to probably have him come up here and do the plumbing work. So yeah, those couple of things. Getting the power hooked up and turned on, that's coming very soon. Plumbing's coming very soon. Eventually heating and air, and got to deal with that structural issue at the back. Once that's all addressed, then I'll be able to brick underpin it, get the decks installed, and a stamp for the back. Once that's all done and it passes the ordinance and I get the certificate of occupancy, I'll be able to move back in. Now, I don't know a set date when that's going to happen. And of course, this is taking a bit longer than I had envisioned it would take, and that's due to a number of things. Like, for example, I had a death in the family last week, and his funeral was this week. It was my grandpa, 91 years old, passed away. But this needs a little bit at a time, guys, a little bit at a time. And we'll say though, once it's all done, it's gonna be so nice. So I think that's all I got for now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.